We've mentioned many times that the stories in the Quran are not for entertainment only. We must take lessons from it. In any events mentioned in it, it is possible to extract tons of useful points. One of the stories that I'm going to mention today is specifically the Prophet Noah's people. These people have had some strange and ridiculous resemblances with the apocalyptic people. So, what kind were the specifications? The first one is the positivism, means I believe only in what I can see. What I cannot see is not provable to me. All of us have been influenced by this belief and thoughts, some more and some less. The elders had opened some points such as you know are a human being like us. Don't think that you differ from us, but instead Noah told them that he was a human being like them, but with the difference that he was in some kind of connection with God. Second, the elders said him that around you were people of poor and without any social privilege. No one from the rich and high-level people did acknowledge you. It was expected that his people should have asked him to introduce himself to prove his prophecy. They didn't even ask him to show a miracle. They did not pay any attention to his speeches. Allama Amini has written in his Al-Mizan, the kind of speech is a result of kind of thinking that concludes if you cannot see something, that thing does not exist. Is correct? No. What has to be happening now? So in this way, we cannot see so God, doomsday, jinn. Aren't they existing? They do not accept what I cannot see. The Noah's answer is exactly the same. Quran Surah or chapter Al-Hud, verse 27. He said, O my people, have you considered, if I should be upon clear evidence from my Lord, while he has given me clear mercy from himself, but it has been made unapparent to you, should we force it upon you while you are averse to it? Maybe I was given something that you were blind and could not see. Were it blind? What kind of blindness? Blindness of wisdom. The same situation happens in the Apocalyptic age. Who are the winners of this stream? The people who believe in the unseen, who love the unseen. For this reason, this kind of people will gain the value. By telling Noah's story, I'm gonna reach Imam Hussein and his arch, wicked word of the apocalyptic destroying storms, so as to reach the pure life and without any blasphemy. Noah said to God, my Lord, please do not leave any pagan and kafir on the earth after me. Noah's 950-year story will prepare you for a long age of patience. All what the elders of Noah's people said was, I see nothing. Quran chapter Noah verse 7. I kept inviting them to be forgiven by you, my Lord. They put their fingers in their ears and turned their faces and insisted on their malice and arrogance in an unspeakable way. The same exact behavior and reasoning appeared later in the early days of Islam. When the Prophet Muhammad was reading the Quran, the Kafirs were saying people to make noises so as not to hear the Prophet's voice. The same happened for Imam Hussein when he wanted to speak to enemy soldiers. In answer, the enemy said to him, be quiet. They made a lot of noises. They clapped, booed, and said, we were not willing to listen to you. Your void, we must kill you. We saddled, reined our horses, and put on foot on the pedals, and we set off for Hussein. The same happens now, and even worse. Why? Because we are not immaculate like Imam Hussein, and we do not have his holy management. Right now, the Antichrist does not allow people to hear the right. Well, Lord, you're telling what you want in your satellite channels, so I want to speak my words. But that's impossible. Al-Manar, Al-Alam, Press TV, all have been emitted. You do not have the right to speak. No possibility. The Antichrist entertains people from the early morning by the midnight. Such nonsense. Who's singing what? Who's marrying whom? And who's wearing what? In Islamic literature, we have that Satan riding a donkey from its hair. Lots of noises are heard. From each hair, one noise is heard. Here are TV channels. From this channel to that one, going up and down more than 3,000 channels. All the day people are busy eating, drinking, and some sort of needs, and cheating the others to make lots of money. They've been totally controlled by Satan. You know what Imam Hussein did for these wild people? He prepared a lot of edibles in front of his home, and while people eating meals, he tried to speak with them. He has the right. Imam offered meals to people just to gain some time to clarify for him. The other point that we can extract from the thinking of the Noah's people is secularism, meaning putting their religion aside, and Machiavellianism, meaning not to let their morality to interfere with the administration of the country. It means you are allowed to lie as a politician, otherwise you're not a qualified one. You're crazy. It's exactly like this. We deny all the prophets. Why? Because the prophets were saying from where? From the afterlife world, doomsday, from the unseen. This means secularism. Please pay attention. Sometimes they even did not deny the prophecy of Noah. But they believed the prophecy did not profit them. What was the profit of the prophecy? They did not put up with the orders of the prophet in running the society or allocating the money and so on. Secularism doesn't mean to not believe in God or in any religion, but it means you can do prayer as much as you can. It means other things. It says the presence of God in political and social scenes would be dangerous if this role destroys our monetary and material calculations. Otherwise, it should be present. Muawiyah was a true secular.